It is so hot out. Welcome to Summerween. So I was thinking, I'm working right now. I'm about to go home and work from home, leaving the library from working. And I am going to listen to Chasing the Boogeyman, I think on audiobook. I own that book. It wasn't in my TBR. Maybe I should just listen to Clown in a Cornfield. No. Or maybe I'll flip a coin and I'll come back and tell you which one won. Clown in a Cornfield is gonna be heads. Chasing the Boogeyman is gonna be tails because he's tailing the boogeyman, and Clown in the Cornfield is head because clowns have heads. Makes sense. Okay, I'll be back. Clown in a Cornfield it is. I'm not going to be changing my crazy plans. Maybe it'll be good to start it with audio to kind of like get into it. Get into the Summerween vibe. Summerween. Okay, I'll be back, and after I'm done working at least. I'm also going to do the TBR books and take a picture of them for my Instagram because I want to do all the Instagram challenges too. That sounds like a lot of fun. I haven't really done a readathon before, so I'm really just I'm gonna go into this one. I'm really feeling it. I wish I was wearing spookier clothing right now, but I just leaving work and I wore a work shirt today because it's summer reading. Okay, bye. Back in the car, new location. Now I'm going to the grocery store and new shirt. So I'm going to the grocery store and I'm going to get some filling for the pie and some flour because my flour was bad. I don't want to talk about it. So I am right now listening to Clown in the Cornfield, and it is a young adult book, which I should have known that, but it's fine. It's just I wasn't expecting young adult horror. I guess I haven't read too much young adult horror, but it feels like it's going to be tame because of that. But then again, I guess someone has already died, which you know about before starting the book, that it's in the prologue. So Clown in the Cornfield, I'm not holding the book right now because I don't have it on me. It's in my house. It's in this small town, and the prologue is these kids go out to this high school party at the reservoir, which already sounds dangerous, and one of the girls ends up dying, but it's all live streamed and stuff. And then a year later, our protagonist, our main character, is moving to town, and she just moved into town from a bigger city. I don't remember where, and she's kind of upset with her dad that she's there now, and we're kind of gonna follow her story. But this is for the slasher prompt, because I'm sure this is a slasher. There's a freaking clown involved and a cornfield. It's not a slasher. I'd be confused. Get ready for that. That's it. It's really freaking hot out. I'm gonna get some stuff for my pie dough and my filling because I'm making a treat, as they said. Bake something with your one of your reeds. So I'm making a pie. I think it's gonna be, I'm thinking I have a couple peaches at home, but I need some more peaches for this. So peach and chia seed. So it's orange and black, even though the chia seed's not gonna really do anything, but orange and black. It's gonna be really freaking cute. And maybe if I see anything else that I'm what about that? I guess I should keep it kind of simple though. Okay. I'm back from the grocery store, even though it seems like I'm in the exact same spot. But there's my cat. Anyways, but I was reading Clown in the Cornfield in a cornfield. I want to say anyways, listening to it, and I, in my head, had thought the clown was going to be, I'm still at the very beginning, but I'm like, I was just like completely sure, as if there's no question of any question, that the clown was going to be a horror demon clown, not like a person dressed up as a clown, but they've had this interaction with this teacher that is like going haywire. He is just like, meh. And I was like, wait a second, we have suspects as to who the clown could be. The clown has not come up. I mean, it has. Not recently. Anyways, this is kind of feeling like I'm supposed to draw conclusions as to who the clown could be, and they're gonna like unmask him Scooby-Doo style. I guess that's gonna be a theme of this vlog, because I'm also gonna read Meddling Kids at some point. Okay, I'll let you know when I'm thinking about Clown in the Cornfield later. Start working on my pie. Should be fun. So I'm doing peaches. I was on the phone with my mom, and I put chia seeds on it so that it's like orange for Halloween and black for Halloween. Beautiful. Good morning. I just took a picture for Instagram, and it was for the first book of the thing. I'll show it to you here. I took one picture, and I was like, I love this picture. I put it on, like, I posted it on Instagram. Then I looked at my grid, and I was like, ooh, it's like too much sheet next to each other, because of my last photo. So I retook it, but I still post it. I'm still gonna post the sheet one at the end of that. Anyways, so I'm making coffee. I am going to read more Clown in the Cornfield. I'm about halfway through. There is a lot going on in this book. A lot of characters. So we'll see how that goes. I kind of feel like I want to read or watch American Psycho. I think that's going to be the movie I watch. I love that movie. Okay, I most likely look crazy right now, but I've been organizing my office, reading Clown in the Cornfield, almost done with it, super slasher. I have a little bit of a feeling of someone who is a red herring, because, I don't know, they did something in the beginning that seems a little bad, and then you start to think about it, and you're like, was that bad? Are you a bad person? So, anyways, I don't know. It's pretty good so far. It's just, I don't know if slashers are really my thing. It is high action, just boom, 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 boom. Sorry, probably shaking the bed. I am folding laundry now, making my bed. My bed has nothing on it. I'm laying on my mattress because I got lazy after doing so much stuff. Because I went and dropped off donations. Did I say that already? I had 5 bags of donations to drop off. And I have more still. Ah! Oh, gosh. Okay. Yeah. So that is about it for me. I will be back later. Maybe with some, like, actual scary stuff. And hopefully, I know I'm going to finish Clown in a Cornfield very, very soon. And I'll be able to talk to you about, like, my end feelings. Because right now, it's kind of... I like it. It feels like a 3 so far. It feels like a 3. There's so many characters. Like, a lot of characters. It is like this person, that person, this person, that person. And, oh my god... Not a bad thing. It's just a lot to keep up with. Is it scary though? No. I wouldn't call it scary. Do I look scary right now? I don't know. I haven't looked in a mirror. I'm assuming I do. I feel like my hair is doing some weird things. Okay. Additionally, it looks like tomorrow I'm going to have a very, very busy day, so I don't know how much reading I'm going to do. I'll vlog it all, and I'll try and read. But what are you going to do? Probably read more at night than I do, like, during the day, because I have a coffee date, not a date, but, like, a coffee hangout. And then I'm supposed to be going to the Springs, and then I'm going out for crab. It's a friend's birthday, so I'm gonna go do that as well at night. So that is so much stuff. Why, like, I didn't realize I was agreeing to all these things. I thought the birthday dinner was tonight, Saturday. Whoops. I feel like my friend I'm supposed to go to the Springs with, this is all with completely different groups of people. My friend I'm supposed to go to the Springs with, I think she might cancel because I'm like, okay, I can only go between the hours of 1 and 6. Oh, whoops. Okay. I'll montage you a little bit. Okay, so I just finished Clown in the Cornfield, and as I was saying, I thought I was going to give it a 3. I'm giving it a 4. The ending is just so modern times, like right now, it's applicable. I don't know, it just all comes together really well. I think it's a series, but you feel pretty, like there's definitely a cliffhanger-esque thing, but you do feel like it's come together, and you feel like there's also more to the story, you know? Good. Very good. Very good. Very well done. Maybe it was like, you know, first time slasher. I'm not used to like super fast paced, like action books. I don't read books like that. I read mystery thrillers, but this one was very like, oh my god, get the mallet and hit him in the head, you know? Like, run. Oh no, there's a bad guy. Like that. So, different from what I usually read. Would recommend if you're looking for a slasher, though. First Summerween book, down. Feeling good. on we go. I'm going to read The House Across the Lake. This is not for any of the prompts. Maybe I'll like read in the dark tonight or something like that. But it's Riley Sager. It is this woman. She's famous. She's an unreliable narrator because she's an alcoholic. And she witnesses maybe a murder, or doesn't witness it, but, you know, she believes that the woman across the lake has been murdered, and the woman across the lake is famous too. I think this is all in the first like little bit. And she suspects the husband, and it's I'm right now maybe 100-something pages in. So I'll probably read this one along with maybe another one at the same time, because we're getting to a point where I'm like, what? Oh my God, this book matches my chair. I'll show you in a bit. But it's crazy. Anywho, yeah. This is more of a thriller. Riley Sager has like, Riley Sager's like a thriller with a touch of horror, or a horror with that feels like a thriller. I don't know, a thriller that feels like a horror. Tell me other authors that are kind of like Riley Sager. I would like to know. Is this a unique thing? Am I just not thinking of anything else? I'm not sure, but I'm excited. I'm gonna start reading this one. Bye. It took me like 5 years to install these LED lights. I put 2 in orange and 1 in regular color. It's nice in here. It's all coming together. That's the place. Oh, there's a lot of books on the shelf. Very weird lighting. I'm so sorry. It is super hot outside. I'm going over to my friend's house for coffee. I'm right now listening. You know, I'm not going to change what I'm listening to. I'm listening to it. I'm So Happy For You. You know, I thought it was a romance. Or like not a romance, that's wrong. Like literary fiction about like 2 best friends. I heard Gabby from Gabby Reads talk about this book, and I totally misread what she was saying. Or maybe I didn't listen to the whole thing. I don't know. But it is far more like weird, dystopian, thrillery, like kind of creepy, because it's like this society where marriage, like it's like in the future a little bit. And marriage is kind of this way bigger industry than it is now. If you're not married by a certain age, you're basically garbage as a woman. And like there's this point where they're in a class, and the main character, who is queer and she does not plan on ever getting married. Her best friend from like high school, who's like they've kind of grown apart, but they still call each other best friends, is getting married and has invited her to be her maid of honor, or one of her bridesmaids, her maid of honor. And she's just kind of like, wait, me? Why? What? And anyway, she's in this class because she's like a professor, and she's teaching, or she's trying to get her PhD, so she's like teaching. Anyways, so she's teaching feminism, and everyone starts saying, like, being like, whoa, like, why don't we talk about all the way that men have been oppressed? Why aren't we talking about that, like the draft and like all these things? And you're like, wait, what? Very good so far, though. I'm gonna continue listening to that because, you know what, I might as well. I don't want to find a new audiobook. I'm about to drive somewhere, and that's what I'm going to be listening to. That's it. Okay. Okay, it is Monday right now. Hopefully this should be towards the end of the vlog. I am right now going over to a friend's house, and I am going to go pool swimming. It should be fun. Yes, I have been reading So Happy For You right now, and it is creepy, and I know they're gonna try and kill her. They're gonna try and kill her. I mean, you know, from the synopsis, but I'm like, why? Like, I didn't read the synopsis, so I'm a little surprised by the whole thing. Okay, bye. Hey, it's Tuesday. I haven't gotten much reading done. Wow. Yeah, I did not do much yesterday. So I'm still reading So Happy For You, and I'm still reading House Across the Lake. You saw like one clip from yesterday, and it was basically nothing. Whoopsies. Okay. See you in a bit, and hopefully I have something to talk about. Okay, it's all a lie. Don't trust anything I say. I feel like I'm just gonna do one vlog. I mean, you'll know that by the end of this. Or when I post it, you'll be like, yeah, this is one vlog. Anyways, yeah, I'm reading So Happy For You still, and wow, it's crazy. These people are unlikable, but I am like invested. Everything's crazy. It's like I don't expect anything that's happening. I mean, like, you expect certain things, but then you're just like, but what the fuck? What is this? Okay, I'll get back to you when I'm done. I'm very close. I'm gonna eat some chicken dumplings. Okay, so I finished So Happy For You today, and oh my god, it was crazy. 5 stars. It was wonderful. I am not like one of those people who is like, I'm gonna get married and I've dreamt up my whole wedding my whole life, so maybe it spoke to me. I don't know. People keep saying like, this might not be the book for everyone. I mean, maybe. I thought it was really good and like very weird, and yes, it was a little slow. It didn't really feel like it fit into a thriller. It didn't fit, like, it was toxic friendship, just like growing and changing from the people that you've loved, and how different relationships morph over time. I thought it was really interesting, but also had that like, oh no, what's gonna happen thing going on. A lot of fun. Second, I also finished Comfort Me With Apples. You didn't know I was reading that. I started reading that today,
And then I finished it because it's very, very short. And whoa, that one was so interesting too. I did not read the synopsis. I don't know if I can even explain. What was because I'm like, what did they say in the synopsis? They called it horror. It's like this strange dystopian, kind of feels like that book The Seep in a way for a little bit. Like, you're like, what is going on with this main character? Is she a robot? Is she like, there's something weird about her, everyone's trying to warn her of something, or like give her little tidbits, and everything's a little bit off, a little bit strange. And it sure is, because what ends up turning out to be the thing, you're just like, I was like, I should have known, but also, whoa, loved it. Very interesting, great ending. It was like pulled itself together so well, but it got 4 stars for me. I don't know. It didn't feel like a 5-star because it was so fast, and it didn't like, I feel like it's not the type of book that I'm going to be like looking back on forever. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. I can't tell you why. But I loved it. So, next up, I'm going to finish this tonight. It's right now Wednesday. So, one more day in the readathon. I really want to read Meddling Kids, so I want to finish this tonight and maybe pick up Meddling Kids. I don't have that much left. So I really believe in myself because it's only like 7:30 or so. I was supposed to go pet goats today, but then didn't end up doing that. That would have been really cute. Yeah, maybe next time. Okay.
I'm trying a radish with butter.
Fresh. I just remembered something crazy was happening in the house across the lake when I put it down last night. Big reveal. Oh my God, it's crazy. I did not expect, I mean, like, I expected something like that, but I didn't expect that to happen. Like, I was like, whoa, what? Wait, what? Huh? Like, this book is bad shit. Also, I did not expect what is happening now. I'm like, what? Okay, another reveal real soon after, and I'm like, what? What is going on? I'm being thrown around by this book. Thrown around. Off the walls. This book was crazy. I give it a 4 because it's like, I really liked it, but I think there were a lot of slow moments that could have been cut down, or I don't know. I think it was really well put together. It's hard sometimes rating books because I really loved it, but at the same time, I just felt like there was something lacking. I thought the reveals were really good, the twists were good, but then sometimes I was like, oh, why are you doing that? Or like, I don't know, hard to push through in certain areas for a little bit. So I think that means that it's not a 5. I think it's a 4. But I loved it. Like, I truly do recommend it. And I had a great time reading it. And I need to read more Riley Sager. I've read 3 books now from him. And I have 3 more that I need to read. Even though I hear Survive the Night's horrible. Unless you love it. Tell me you love it. I'm going to read it, though. I'm at a red light. I'm going to set my phone down and talk to you about what I'm reading. So I'm right now reading, I started Meddling Kids last night, and it is pretty good so far. I mean, I'm only a little, like,
couple pages in, like 6 pages. So I won't be able to read that until I come home. But I started listening to the audiobook for When the Reckoning Comes. And interesting choice on my part, especially since I just read So Happy For You. So Summerween plus Weddingween. Like, what is going on right now? It's very engrossing. It is haunting because you're waiting to see what has happened. It's about this woman who goes back to, who is going to go back, she hasn't done it yet, and to her childhood home or town, or something traumatic happened in her past, like her personally, and she is having to deal with that and come to terms with it, all for her friend's wedding. She's gonna have to go back. But it also takes place at a plantation that has been renovated into like a hotel wedding venue, and she's having to come to terms with the fact that she's gonna be staying at this plantation where it's like her family has past trauma because being a black woman and like the scars of slavery at this plantation and pain, and just it's a little questionable that her friend chose a plantation. I mean, I get that it's like, oh, it's a beautiful big house thing, beautiful, and it's like, no, you like, we don't get married there, you know, like that's, no, we don't need to get married there. There are tons of venues out there, beautiful venues that don't have a past of slavery, like tons, and historical venues maybe, I don't know, but it's kind of fucked up. So her friend right now is like, you can stay on the plantation. It's like, no, bitch. I don't think so. I don't think she should. She needs to get a hotel somewhere else. I feel like things are gonna go very poorly. So it's gonna be past family trauma is gonna be brought up, like ghosts and shit like that too, and just unsettling things. I don't know. I'm gonna see what happens. But I mean, it's nothing like So Happy For You because it's got different vibes. This is like haunting, atmospheric. Like you're just, I'm so scared for her. I'm so scared for her. Yeah. Okay. And then Meddling Kids. I don't know if I talked at all about it. This one is going to be like Scooby-Doo. It's like a Scooby-Doo mystery sort of thing, but the mystery kids are now older. They've grown up, and one of them is dead. You find that out immediately. So we're gonna see what happens there, because they're gonna have, like, I think that one of the people that they locked up, or maybe it's the only person, they might have only done this once, I'm not really sure, he just got out of jail, or he's getting out of jail. So yeah, another one where it's like the past is coming back to haunt you, which, you know what, the past is haunting, so maybe that's a thing. Yeah. Okay, I will update you after I get off work about, because I'm probably gonna have a little bit of time to listen to When the Reckoning Comes, so I'll be able to talk about that. I just don't know where I'm gonna be, like how far I'm gonna be into anything, because this is Thursday, last day of the readathon, but we shall see. We'll see how it goes. This is extremely messed up When the Reckoning Comes. What the fuck? Okay, so I haven't finished When the Reckoning Comes, and I haven't finished, wait, let me get the books. Hey, okay, so let's do a little wrap up.
I'm about to end the vlog. It's early evening on Thursday, last day of Summerween, and I'm planning on going and getting ramen, so I don't really think I will be I'm not going to be vlogging for the rest of the day, because I'm like, I don't want to edit it in the middle of the night, and I want it to go up tomorrow, so this is our wrap-up. I'm currently reading When the Reckoning Comes by LaTanya McQueen. I am loving it so far. It is crazy. It's wild. It's, oh my god. I'm about maybe like 80 or so pages in, and it is definitely a recommendation so far, unless it changes drastically, because it's horrifying, it's haunting, it's got everything. Okay. I also only just started Meddling Kids by Edgar Cantero, so I don't really know much about this, but I'm definitely planning on reading this over the course of this weekend or so. And I will be finishing it. It's just, I'm not going to be finishing it today, most likely. Maybe I'll read a little bit today if I finish editing my vlog fast enough. Before that, I read Comfort Me with Apples by Catherynne Valente, and this one is really crazy. I would definitely recommend it to anyone that liked like The Seep, or just like a weird, it's like kind of horror, just mainly speculative strangeness, very short, easy to get through. I think that sometimes it can be harder with a shorter novel to like become invested, but it's such like, the story itself makes sense being in a short format. Then I read I'm So Happy For You. Oh my god. This might be one of the best ones of the readathon. This one was killer. Killer. So good. It was like thrilling. It was weird. Maybe not for everyone, but it was for me. Let's go in order, kind of. This is bad order because this is not the order I read these. So The House Across the Lake, Riley Sager. Freaking loved it. It should probably be a 5, but my brain says 4. We already went over this. It was a wild ride. I did not expect the twist that happens, like the multiple twists. It was like boom, boom, boom. Really hit you in the face. Clown in a Cornfield, that was my first ever slasher. Very freaking weird, very strange. I like the things in this too. Very just ridiculous, off the wall. So those are the books I read, and I love them. Thanks for joining me on my Summerween thing that I did. Vlog. It was supposed to be 2, but become 1, because it's me. Okay. Bye. What am I doing? With my hands.